Hello.
So you're running
You know what?
logs. Pulp
And
wood.
pulpwood, because that's also ready.
Okay. Except for the one car that we have sitting in the Whittier interchange. That's the word I was looking for.
Hmm. Gonna try not to do too much damage. Yeah, that'll work. I don't think I broke anything.
Yeah, Delta's engine
We
has kind of gotten a name. Crash test
it
engine.
it needs those white and black squares so we can measure speed that way.
Meanwhile, we are playing with a few mods, if you couldn't tell. We have Scrapalacha running right now, and we do have used equipment mod, so we're doing a lot of fun stuff with this selling and scrapping.
Abuse. You're going to abuse everything and anything. And if it can't handle the abuse, well, it's money.
Yeah, I suppose. Which we do have an an engine that's been blue flagged if you haven't seen him.
Both. We have two engines blue flagged.
Yeah, 304 is who I meant. I don't know what to put on its tender though.
Rust bucket. Have it say rust bucket until we can get something better.
But 304's just been overhauled.
It finished already?
Yeah, she's overhauled.
Oh.
She just needs repair parts because she's only 8%.
Mm.
Anyway, I'm letting an engine run away. Whee!
Oh dear.
Don't worry, it's only going 14 miles per hour into the yard.
Well, that's just below restricted speed. It should be fine.
Yeah. I'm putting it next to number one. That's right. Whittier has no coal.
The hopper for the coal for Whittier is at the interchange, by the way.
Yeah. And I forgot to do this at the beginning of stream, so there we go. Always got to open stream with a fucking Coke. Or at least a can opening. I think I'm gonna use 1003 to switch around Whittier Sawmill.
Mm.
So finish putting the coaches away and then... Which, let's see what's in the shop right now. Six couple. Damn.
We do need to save up for the S35. That'll be nice to
Yes.
have.
Oh, the Mikado? No, I'm looking
Yeah.
at the K35.
Yeah. S35 is the camelback.
Oh, yeah. Surprisingly, the Camelback doesn't show up on the user equipment emporium.
It it has for me. It's just random.
Yeah, no, it hasn't for me. Which is surprising because, like, the USAT S100 shows up and the RAS 1 side tank shows up, but I have not seen the Camelback.
Well, To be fair, its standard price in the shop is 10, which is not a lot. You can get that by selling the starter engines. Engines.
Okay. But yeah, tonight's stream is going to be a little shorter than usual because I'm going to my model train club.
Hmm.
So I actually might move streams to Saturdays. I don't know. It really depends. I didn't even check. Is up. Okay. For a second, I was worried that OBS wasn't picking up my mic again. That idea just popped into my head. I'm like, okay, now I need to check. All's good.
Welcome to stream, everybody, where we're never really sure what's going on. All we know is we're not the French.
And Delta may be 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
No, no. That's boom cards. Trust me.
So you're saying, oh wait, boom cards. Oh. For some reason, my mind went to Frosty.
No, Frosty has free shays in a trench coat.
Who pretends to hate Shays.
Yes.
Weird. But then how can he be a femboy if he is 3 Shays in a trench coat that pretends to hate Shays?
Because the shays need engine crews. So there are six dwarves operating those shays that are in the trench coat.
This is sounding more convoluted with every sentence.
That's what makes it fun.
That's what makes it the Delta Whedon Hark.
That's what makes it. That's what makes it.
Better than the Delta Whedon bourbon.
I was gonna say, yeah, as long as we aren't doing anything Rio Grande Southern, we should be fine.
But yeah, it was funny. I decided to make this blue flagged crew because someone tried taking one of the engines that was still getting overhauled. It was 1003 actually. That they were trying to take. I'm like, nope, I'm gonna make a new freaking crew for this. Okay. Tying the air. I'm trying to see if a buddy of mine will let me take the DCC chip out of one of his engines that I bought him for Christmas. Because it came with the DCC chip, but he doesn't have a DCC layout. I'm like, I want to experiment with some DCC. Can I have the DCC chip? He's like, well, I was planning on saving it for when I did upgrade to DCC, sorry. Perhaps a trade is in order. I'm like, great, what am I going to have to trade him? And I'm yet to figure that out.
You should trade him a copy of the Magna Carta.
What is the Magna Carta?
Did you not pay attention in social studies?
No. No, the fuck I didn't. Also,
Makes
that was
sense.
2 years ago. Or more.
2 or more years ago. Aren't you? You're well above 18 by quite a bit.
Yes.
So I was very confused when you said 2 years ago, and I'm like, what?
I don't even think I had a social studies class in my senior year. I had world history.
You don't. Where I live, world history is 10th. Or not 10th, 9th. And 7th. American history is 8th and 10th.
I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention in school.
Makes sense.
There's a reason I work a
given-
trailer factory job.
See, the difference between you and I is vast. Just you paying no attention in work building trailers. I'm over here trying to go into aerospace.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, so what engines do we have on the market? There's the 6 couple selling for almost $2,000. RAS-1T selling for $856. A Mogul selling for 1,874. No good diesels for sale.
No, that's good. Bradley 1915 car. It's $765, but its scrap value is $4,257.
Hmm. Doesn't seem like a bad idea.
Do we think we need the extra coach?
Well, if we need an extra coach, I'd rather get one that matches the rest of them.
True.
Jesus Christ. The Pullman 1893 Palace car. It's it's selling more than it's worth in scrap. Its purchase price is 5,070. The scrap value is 3,039. I mean, let's have ourselves a look here. Observation. Palace car. Oscar Bradley. Okay. So we have the Pullman 1900 open platform coach. Yeah, we could get the Pullman 1893 observation, and that'd be added revenue, especially if we pull it backwards, like it's supposed to be pulled.
If we could get two, we could have one at either end. That way we can run the engine around.
Without having to turn the train around, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
there are two for sale. It's just the one that probably be more worth it is for 1,074, and the other one is worth more than its own scrap value, which is 3,418. I don't know. We'll buy this one, see what happens on the rollover. Sound good?
God, I'm so glad I stopped. I almost ran into the shed at Whittier.
That was probably
I didn't know
happening.
you.
That was,
That was entirely your fault.
yes, but that was happening entirely in front of me, and I didn't see it. Because if you look at stream, that's you right in the middle of my fucking screen.
How are you this blind?
Yeah, there's you. I was just looking at freaking everything else in front of me, not noticing you barreling towards the sheds. But yeah, you fine if I just purchase this coach?
I don't really care as long as we can eventually get the camel back and use it on the Alarka branch.
I'm sorry, you want to use it on the Alarka branch?
Yes.
I was thinking with such an engine, just use it for switching.
Oh, trust me, that thing, I've used that thing in place of the two starter engines, and that thing, not only can it pull really well, that thing has some get up and go.
Really?
For being a switcher, that thing can move.
It be schmoovin'.
Oh, yes, it does. It can easily hit 35.
We could, like, purchase a fuck ton of old rolling stock and just send it towards the scrapyard.
Yeah,
Let's see, let me run the numbers real quick on this. if I just bought out the entire freaking.
Well, we don't have the money for that right now.
Oh, well. If I were to do that for this right now.
Am I gonna be? Am I gonna be able to squeeze? I'm not gonna be able to squeeze past you, but I can try.
Oh, do you need me to get out of the yard?
I just need to get around you. So, one moment.
Here, I'll pull. I'll push forward.
Don't push forward too much.
Alright, that'll do it. Alright, back to what I was doing.
For those of you watching, yes, I do have two caboose on this train.
Ah, yes, caboose. That just loses money. That loses money. That one gains money. Right. And that's.
Air brakes? What are air brakes?
Do not run that train without air brakes. We've learned that fucking lesson.
I'd like to mention I ran all the way down from Connolly Creek with no air brakes,
Yeah, well,
other
I do
than
that
the
too,
engine brake.
but
It's fine. Even if I did have the air hooked up, I still only use the independent. Do I know why? Absolutely not.
so far I see we're up by $140, $50 this way. Hmm. And you folks at home do the math too, so I'm giving you homework.
I, dude, I just got out of school too. I say just got out of school. Well, I mean, I'm officially done with school for this school year.
Yeah.
I'm officially a senior now.
Nerd.
Haven't you already graduated high school?
Yes, we've gone over this already.
Oracle. I don't know. Doesn't matter. You get the point.
Yep.
You also can't be calling me a nerd given what you're given that we both shared the same love of trains.
No. No.
The fuck you mean, nah?
Your Honor, my client pleads oopsie daisy. Jesus Christ, simply buying the Santa Fe work crane would be amazing for us.
Why?
Its current price is $753. Its scrap value is $4,144.
I can pick it up on my way. I can take it up here on my way back.
Don't see why not.
Besides, we're gonna make a decent amount from my trip alone, because there are more cars to pick up.
Yeah. That one we. Alright. So the total spending cost to buy pretty much only cars that would gain us money from our roster alone right now.
Yeah.
The total spending amount would be 3,284. The
How
amount
much would we make?
we would make 7,337. So that's about a gain of quick 4,153. That's how much we would gain from that.
I think we could buy a few cars, but we could buy a few cars, but I think right now just buying one or two at a time, just slowly gaining money is gonna be our best bet until we can like really save up enough money.
Yeah. All right. Pop that back in place. All right. Yeah, I think I'll end stream at about 6:30 or so. Gives me enough time to drive all the
Okay.
way over. So it's still a sizable stream, but not freaking 5-hour streams like we usually do. Yeah, have fun figuring out how to hook up to that Santa Fe car.
I'll figure it out.
There's not even a way to get inside the poor thing. I swear, I keep thinking it's like Railroads Online where you can just phase through the doors. So I'll just walk up and walk straight into a freaking door.
Man.
Yeah.
Now, as long as you don't do that in real life, we're fine.
I just go to leave in the morning. Boom. Hey, that door hurts. But no, you can't get in the Santa Fe crane car. That's too bad. Oh, wait. Maybe you can. I'm not sure. I will say the detail inside it is very lacking. Also, it looks like it's just the Tyco toy modeled into Railroader. Which, honestly, I would not be surprised if that is the case. the stupidest looking train ever, but hey. I really need a new mouse. For those of you who are unaware, I'm the one blowing his whistle.
That's what she said?
Oh, hush you. Let's look at milestones, shall we? It's bullshit the signals are so damn expensive.
They cost about the same as the S35.
What, the signals?
Yeah.
I can tell there's going to be a fight later about which we should buy first. It's it's gonna be funny. The day I become a member at my Model Railroad Club, I'm immediately bringing a British train, and I'm gonna either put my my Erdl Terrence or Erdl George on a flatbed.
Do both.
I only have one low flat though.
You can load them sideways. God be damned if there isn't enough clearance.
Or I just get another Lomac.
Or make one.
How the hell would I make a Lomac?
3D printer.
I don't have a 3D printer.
At least here where I live, our library has 3D printers you can use, but you have to pay for the massive by the amounts of filament you use.
Hmm.
So I'd say check if your library has that. And if not, see if you know someone who does own a 3D printer.
Or, just save up enough for a 3D printer.
They can be pretty cheap, actually.
Really?
Yes, from what I've heard. That doesn't mean the quality will be good.
Oh no, you sacrifice one for the other, Chief. I know at some point I want to get like one of those UV printers.
Those are resin.
Yeah,
Those require special equipment.
yeah, but like they produce pretty good prints that I don't really have to sand. Because
I
I think
am
the
going
bitch
to.
of doing
I'm gonna
3D
put.
prints is the
I'm
fact
gonna
you have to
post the
sand
link.
them.
Post a link to a 3D printer slash company that makes it, and it's. Oh, that's. I got fooled. I'm so sorry. I saw the $50 and thought, oh damn, that's a steal.
No, that's $1,000.
Yeah. I'm not gonna send you the link to the one on Temu.
No,
I'm. I don't trust Temu.
I don't either.
Here's a different one.
Hmm.
You're able to have your details so much higher, because on my end, there's basically no trees.
PC off Amazon is only $1,000, my dude.
Well, it said that, uh, at least near me, there's a few on eBay for, like, under 200.
That's where things get sketchy, my dude.
And Walmart.
I just don't shop at Walmart. I'm sorry, but I prefer Myers.
I'm just doing my due diligence. You can't. It is hard to find. It's, well, not hard to find. Oh crap! I'm almost out of water. And you just set a handbrake.
No, I didn't.
Thanks.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Because I didn't set that handbrake. That just came on, and you know it.
Nuh-uh. You can't prove it.
Stream, remember?
The moment has passed. Chat, don't think of helping this dude.
Chat, can someone clip that if possible?
Don't, don't clip that.
Please clip that. I'd like to know where everyone's watching from tonight as well.
Well, it says there's 4 people in chat, so. Is one of them you?
Yes.
Okay, so there's only 2 people in chat. What are you going into the past for?
So that I can plop these on the passing track and go fill up on water.
Fine, I guess.
Because I am I am down to a whopping 129 gallons.
Oh, have fun with that. I hope you miss a line at the freaking water tower.
Fuck off.
And you've got a hand to move that bitch back into place.
Not the worst thing that can happen.
I don't know. Should I still have the local coming out of Whittier, or should I move it over to Bryson?
Doesn't matter to me, Chief.
Just thought I'd ask. Chat, do you have any opinions?
Crickets.
Shut the fuck up. You know, it's funny. I looked at the 6,000 that was sitting in the scrapyard, and it had no oil. So that entire
Yeah.
time, you were just dragging it and killing it more.
Oh no. Killing the engine that we were going to cut up?
Oh no, our boxcars don't have oil.
They don't?
The ones that are currently taking on the fucking parts from the scrapyard, they weren't. They're not oiled.
Oh no.
No wonder they're both at zero. I thought that was just from you crashing them into the passenger.
That probably had something to do with it as well.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, the shop crew would have fixed that. Yeah. 304 has completely oiled wheels.
I never put the boxcars in the shop. Was I meant to?
No. Well, yes, you were at first, then no.
They're boxcars, we can abuse them, and they're not interchanging, so I
Oh, hey, look.
see.
You should be running a hotbox right now on these freaking pulpwood cars.
What?
Because the red one didn't have any oil. That thing should be on fire right now.
That's amazing, because I was hitting like 30. I was going 30 for most of that run.
I suppose you can't have a hotbox if there are no bearings.
True.
Just like
Can't have can't have bearings if there's no wheels.
yeah, look at chat. Look at the stream. Can't have hotboxes without bearings.
Can't have bearings without wheels. And given that the wheels probably seized up without oil, I'm amazed we used it. Frosty can eat his heart out about Shays. Because I think they have good uses.
Well, you're wrong.
You're telling me that Shays are useless when almost every logging railroad owned at least one.
Yes. Because they're not fast enough.
You don't need to go fast on a logging railroad.
I don't
The truck
care.
shittily lead.
I
Okay, you
enjoy
take
having
Mallard going 100
speed over
mile an hour
torque.
down a logging line, see what happens.
I
It
think
won't
I
end well,
will.
I promise you that.
Shades are stupid. And that's the only opinion I agree with Frosty.
You're saying they're stupid because they're slow.
Yes.
That's like saying,
Aurora Borealis. At this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen. Yes. That is my only answer towards anything to do with Shays. They're slow and they're stupid.
it's like saying big rigs suck because they're big.
They do though. They take up too much of the goddamn road. They take too long to get started. If you're gonna ship something
Okay,
that fucking big, just do it by rail.
okay, well, it doesn't make. And I agree with you on ship it by rail, but it doesn't make practical sense to have every single goddamn warehouse connected by rail. It's not economical.
You're right. It isn't. That's why there are these things called freight houses.
Yeah, what do you need? So you're telling me, so how do you get the stuff from the freight house to the warehouse?
By fork truck. Fuck it.
You are not taking a fucking fork truck down goddamn Main Street.
Yeah, no, you use back
Remington,
roads, dipshit.
that's arguably worse.
Hey man, you can't get a flat tire. They're solid rubber.
Yeah, except every single. The OSHA 10-hour course literally tells you don't use forklifts on an
Blah,
uneven
blah,
terrain.
blah, blah. OSHA's gay.
So was Frosty.
Yes, we're quite aware of this. We all know he puts on those long socks and the skirts. Especially whenever he's in chat.
He's gonna hear us. He's gonna yell
Yeah,
at
you
us.
forget. He watches the streams after I upload them to YouTube.
Yeah, he can go. Yeah, he can go. He he can either admit shays are good or admit that he is gay. I will not give him a choice. He has to pick one.
It's one or the other, bud. Figure it out. The
I
side.
want you to know that, Frosty. You do not get a choice. You have to pick one of those two. And if you don't, we'll just assume you're both.
I'm sorry, but the size of the moon. It means it's too close to the Earth. It looks like it's gonna crash in here, Majora's Mask style.
Trying to. No.
No, if you go into first person, it's absolutely fucking massive.
It, yeah, I'm in first person. That's what we call a supermoon. It literally just means it's in the point of its orbit where it's closest to the Earth.
Huh.
Real thing that happens.
That's when all them
It's
crazy sea storms happen, don't it?
no, that's just when if meridians get bored, there's a difference.
Meridians get bored.
Floridians. Floridians. I said
Oh,
Floridian.
Floridians. I heard meridian.
The fuck is a meridian?
I don't
Other
know.
than that thing in geography.
Fuck if I know. Uh-oh. Delta?
What did you do?
I may have done a fucky wucky. I'm just gonna follow this thing.
What did you do?
Yeah, you'll figure it out soon enough.
I'm scared.
Am I legally a train?
You bitch. I was like, wait, what's that thing? Well, I swore I set the handbrake.
No, this is from the siding next to the station.
Yeah, I know.
I tried to
How
push
fast
it.
is it going?
I do not know.
Well, this is gonna be entirely your fault if it derails something.
Well, it's heading towards you.
Yeah, who's the one who put it into motion?
God.
If
God did.
you're God, if you're God, I'm Captain America.
What the fuck? That didn't make no sense at all.
Neither does calling dinner supper.
Fuck you mean? Traditionally,
You
it makes
heard me.
sense. No, traditionally,
Is it
dinner
nine?
was a
Is it
smaller meal.
1924 out here? Is it 1924?
Dude,
No, it's 2026.
and I don't give a fuck. Dinner traditionally was a smaller meal between lunch and supper. Due to rationing in World War II, it got cut down to breakfast, lunch, dinner. That's the only reason supper stopped existing, is because people couldn't afford to have supper anymore. But it is still called
We still
supper.
can't afford it. We still can't afford it.
That you're right about. Somebody fucking clip that shit. I need to know I'm right.
You're not right. It's one thing when my grandma said it. It's another when you say it, because you're not. You are not in your 80s.
I don't give a fuck. And also, I clipped it, so fuck you.
Here, the Valley Railway needs donations.
The what?
Neen Valley Railway, uh, where the Thomas that has been deemed the real Thomas is.
Oh yeah, I saw that short. You saw that from Stepney 55, didn't you?
It was not him.
No.
I can't remember who it was, but it wasn't Stepney. He 55.
Hmm. Damn, now I'm questioning who I saw it from. Was it Train of Thought?
No. Maybe? No, I don't think it was.
Chat, who did that? I forget. We both forget. I swore it was a Thomas fan though. Are you looking it up?
No.
That laugh says yes.
I didn't laugh!
That tone of voice says yes.
I did not look it up.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
I
Wait, what the
I
fuck?
can't bother to
What
look
did
it
you
up.
put in? Bruh. That's what you were laughing about.
Yep.
You bitch. Should I take number one over to Bryson to fill up with coal?
Probably.
Man, I don't want to go that far. Fine, I guess. I guess.
Because it'll take me a while to get everything done down here at Silva.
How much needs to be done down there?
Not a lot, but then I have to run all the way back up.
Oh, yeah, you have to run back up the line to drop off everything. Literally one car needs switched out. Damn.
Well, and the pulpwood cars.
Yeah. I suppose, yeah, you've got two cars for Whittier, and then I don't know. Do we want to put this car? We'll hold it at Whittier with the rest of the train. Fuck it. The
What
passenger car,
car?
the Pullman.
Ah.
That way, it can get some repairs while it's sitting there. Oh shit, that's right. Um, the railroad's going to be very busy soon.
Should I stay? Should I not run all the way up yet so that I can be ready to to bring as much shit up as possible?
Honestly,
That would probably be smart.
I want to say just bring the drop off the house track car and the Whittier interchange. Bring everything else other than the Silva car to Bryson, and we'll use the parts from the Whittier car on 304 and have it run down here for the freight. Hell, we'll double head it. Why not? See how it performs.
We might have to double. I don't think number two can handle the influx we'll be getting.
Yeah. And
But
like,
I also think it might be smart to wait until we have everything here to make the next run up.
so you're saying just roll over the day once you get everything in place?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I guess I will not be running number one over to Bryson because that'd take too long. It was funny today. Our where I work at, they have a radio commercial going out right now to
Mm.
hire people. And you want to know how it starts?
No boy.
Having a tough day at work. Uh, and I'm listening to this. I'm like, yeah, except I fucking work here already. Like, having a tough day at work. Yeah, I work here. Honestly, I miss working in the service department so much. Because, like, I could get a lot of stories from working there again. Like, I was telling a coworker of mine today, we had a unit come in that was from 2012. And,
Ooh.
oh, yeah, back when we did, like, wood flooring instead of fiberglass
Oh,
floors. This thing smelled like hell. It was just it it reeked of shit. And
I'm
we're like,
so sorry for you.
yeah, because the customers don't empty them when they bring them to us. So
Oh, what was it used for?
they're bathroom trailers.
Oh,
We build bathroom trailers. And like it came back to us this 22-year-old trailer. No, 12-year-old trailer. What am I talking about? This 12, 13-year-old trailer comes in, and we're like, okay, so what does the customer want done with this? They're like, oh, we're gonna look it over for repair, see what needs fixed. And so, yeah, we're walking through it like, yeah, there's soft parts in the floor. There's some parts that need redone. We open the service area.
oh
Dear
boy.
God, we look down into it.
Oh, maybe don't.
There's no
Maybe don't look
floor.
into it.
There's no
Wait, there's
floor.
what? Oh.
I can see directly into the shit tank. There was no floor in the service area. The floor had completely rotted away. The only thing the water tank was sitting on was the beams that used to hold the said floor.
Oh,
And you could see directly into the shit tank. We're like, and we got it, sent that to him, and he said he wanted it fixed. Like, you
what the fuck
what?
he wants to
You want us to pull the top off of this thing? Because that's what we're going to have to do. We have to pull the cab off this thing, get a whole new frame for it. Okay? And fix
You
it?
tell me there wasn't shit still in the shit tank.
Of course there is. That's why I told you they
Oh.
never emptied them when they brought them to us.
Oh.
And
That's a. Oh no. No.
and we're like, no, we're not doing that.
No, you have
This
every
is
right to decline.
this is respectively totaled. This trailer is totaled.
You
It'd be
buy a
cheaper to
new
buy a new
trailer.
one.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. They were told this is effectively totaled. We can't fix that. Buy a new one.
Buy a goddamn new one. We ain't fixing that shit.
I'm sorry, but none of us are hazmat certified despite our line of work. And speaking of not being hazmat, oh Lord.
Oh god.
So last summer we decided we're gonna start pumping the tanks out. Of course,
Ooh.
only after we're done cleaning and fixing them. So
Oh.
there's a problem with doing it after we fix them. When we have to remove the toilets, we usually plug the toilet hole with a rag. That way we aren't just beat to death with the smell of shit.
Oh no.
Well, apparently on one of these units, a rag fell into the tank.
Oh.
And
Oh no.
we were using a pump. This big fancy pump that had a grinder in it and all that fancy shit.
That grinder's fucked.
Well, we were in the middle of pumping it, everyone watching it because it's kind of a spectacle, it's something new. So everyone's out there watching it. And the pump's going whir, 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 clunk, and jams. We're like, what the fuck? And it's not like we can unhook it, because that's liquid shit in the hose. We can't unhook that. We're not letting that spill in the yard. Like, and this dude, he's
Oh.
ex-Amish, so he's an ex-Yoder. He walks up to that thing, opens it up, residual liquid shit pours out, yeah. This man, barehanded, reaches in there and untangles this rag from the fucking grinder. Barehanded. Oh my god, it was. I guarantee you no one wanted to shake his hand after that.
Oh god, no.
Oh.
You know, this teacher in our building, apparently, he doesn't wash his hands. Mind you, he's like 83. Teaches econ.
Yeah.
Doesn't wash his hands after using the bathroom at 82.
Man must be going by the George Carlin rule. I don't automatically wash my hands every time I go to the bathroom. You know when I wash my hands? When I get shit on them.
It's not as bad as another teacher whose hands were like genuinely like oily.
Oh
Like,
no.
like greasy oily.
Ooh. Like.
And it smelled. It smelled. His hands tank too, apparently. See,
Ooh.
apparently. I had that teacher, I never shook his
Like,
hand.
like what type of oil? Automotive, cooking, diddy,
Skin.
skin oil.
Like, I don't know, but his hands were oily and it did not smell good.
Damn.
He also apparently had a jar of mayo that had expired in like 2012 in his fridge.
Average old people thing. Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't old. This was a middle-aged teacher.
Hmm. Reminds me of a story I heard of a teacher who had a Twinkie in his desk. This ancient ass fucking Twinkie that he would show everyone and fucking slam the thing on the desk, showing it was as hard as a brick. Apparently, someone ate it.
That's
Someone
that's
ate
not the
this
word.
ancient ass Twinkie.
That's the physical science teacher has um dressing, like salad dressing, that expired in like 2011 that he uses to teach how different things separate out into like and dissipate and stuff. But
Yeah. Then again, walking into my biology class every day, you'd be greeted with,
oh,
huh?
that biology class is instantly oh boy, this is gonna be good.
She had a genuine human skeleton,
Not surprising. Girls
um,
will be girls.
multiple animals in jars,
That's not surprising. Our biology teacher has that.
a horse head,
That one's interesting.
multiple
Was
stuffed.
it preserved? Was it like taxidermy?
No, it was the skull of it, but like, it
Oh
was
well,
a
that's
horse
not
head.
too bad. That's not the weirdest thing they could have.
Multiple taxidermied animals, though, like an owl, a ferret, and fucking
Okay,
what
that
the fuck?
again, not the weirdest thing. There was a teacher who just. Have you seen the Matt Rose show and tell video?
I believe so.
The teacher who got a goddamn mummified human foot just randomly
Weird.
in a shoebox.
Damn.
In a shoebox. If I
I mean, it's a
if
fitting
I
place.
God damn it.
Am I wrong?
Sadly no. But
If a foot goes into a
what
shoe, why couldn't
shows
a
up
foot
on
go
the
into a shoebox?
shows up on the teacher's desk is the part that just unannounced appears on the teacher's desk.
Though it was funny, for the longest time, she thought the human skeleton she had in her room was female. Apparently, it was male.
Mm.
So, like, one day in my fucking sophomore class, she's like,
Oh,
okay, everyone. What?
I was gonna say that reminds me. Someone's mom got a human spine, and their mom has it just sitting on a couch in their living room.
Yeah. I used to have a raccoon skeleton as a kid.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me, given where you live.
I do have a deer head and a rabbit head, though. Well, skulls.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me either, given where you live.
What's funny is that I put a light in the deer skull head. this freaking color changing LED light.
None of this surprises me given where you live.
How? How? Do tell. Is it just because it's Indiana?
Yes.
Bruh. You know what? It makes sense why you like Shays. You're in Ohio.
Hey,
Nothing's
hey,
right in
Shays
Ohio.
were built here in Ohio. I'm allowed to be proud of Oda.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know of any other weird oddities that I have. It was mainly just the two. I did make a wind chime out of bones, though.
That surprises me and concerns me. Please tell me you got them from, like, an official place and you didn't just pick them up off the road, off the side of the damn road.
We didn't pick them up off the road.
Good.
We found them in the forest.
I don't know if that makes it better or worse.
I don't know, but I was told to bleach them first, so.
No, that's fair. You don't know where those have been. And probably don't want to know.
But yeah, we had that thing hanging in our tree for ages in the neighborhood. No one ever
And
batted
then
an
what
eye.
happened?
Oh, the tree
What
fell.
happened to it?
It was one of those fucking awful flowering pear trees that after X amount of years they just die. Like for ages they look nice, they're pretty, they smell in the spring, but you know, they're nice. And then at some point they're like, "Okay, I'm not stable anymore. I'm going to die now." And just start falling apart.
Sounds like some people's mental health.
Yeah. Which it was funny cuz one of the major pieces that fell off was right where my car was parked. I had to stop into my mom's place in order to pick up my dress pants. And part of the tree had fallen. I'm like, oh, mom's not going to like that. Pick up my dress pants and I leave. Well, I get a picture later from mom that shows another chunk of the tree fell right where my car was.
Ooh,
But yeah, now there is no tree there anymore, and the landlord doesn't know what the fuck he's gonna do with it now. Hmm. I honestly don't know what the hell I'm gonna do this weekend. Oh,
not sure.
what?
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I was about to say I did buy some DCC chips, sound DCC chips, from Rapido for two of my engines. And And then Buggle Skelly Station, I believe it's called.
What?
Buggle Skelly Station.
Can you say that again, but slower?
Buggle Skelly Station.
Never heard of it.
Ah. Well, they produce models. They're also a YouTuber, so it's like not a company, it's just the one guy. I ordered some I ordered an AW and Dry coal car, and then a Northwestern gunpowder van. So now I have a little Wilbert Audrey memorabilia in my coal truck lineup. Did you stall or are you waiting? Oh no, you're not even attached to this anymore. Where the hell did you go? Oh. Wait, did you Y this entire train?
No.
Huh.
Why do you ask?
I don't know,
Pun unintended.
having two have a having a caboose on each end gets fucking confusing.
Yeah, there was one already coupled for one train and one already coupled to number two, so and I couldn't be bothered to uncouple one.
Yeah.
So that's how we ended up here.
Indeed. Okay. Damn, bro, you have a Johnson bar. Fucking use it.
No.
Fuck you mean, nuh-uh?
Speed.
Oh, God. You ever just have one of those stretches that takes your soul for a hot second?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just had that.
Ah.
God, I have an awful commercial stuck in my head. I mean, there's like nothing wrong with the commercial itself, it's just the music used in it. So, a local restaurant is celebrating 50 years of being in service.
Been
And
around since 76, I'm guessing.
yeah,
Or am I saying, I guess that's exactly right?
they're celebrating 50 years. And the music they decided to use, because they're an Italian restaurant, they were trying to go for like a James Dean, Frank Sinatra type thing. But it's just done not right.
Mm.
Because, like, at one point of the song, it dips from like a major down to being flat,
Oh.
and it just holds there. And being flat. And like, no, every time I hear it, it's like, ugh. If you're gonna drop to flat, either bounce back up or just commit to going back down. That didn't work the way you planned it, did it?
No, I forgot to change the switch.
Mm. And some of the wording in the song, too, it's like, when the light's just right and the wine's poured just so. Like, huh?
Generic as hell. Sounds generic as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I get the style they were trying to go for, but it didn't work. You almost had it, but it didn't work. Next time, get someone with like some actual music talent.
Instead of your cousin Joe from next door.
Oh, I read something funny in that book of mine about the railways of Indiana.
Mm.
Um, we had a Thomas Comes to Breakfast situation in Fort Wayne.
Oh. Don't tell me 765 decided it wanted to have breakfast with an orphanage.
No. Oh, let
I
me
don't know
go.
why I decided 765 wanted breakfast with an
Uh,
orphanage.
I'm gonna go grab the book real quick and find it.
Oh boy. some more.
Are you fucking singing That's Amore?
Yeah, but I said, instead of saying it, I mixed the words up a little and said, when there's a big pizza pie in your mom's eye, that's amore. No clue why. I just did.
Yeah, that makes a little bit no sense. Here it is. Locomotive number 26, informally buried in the basement of Wayne's confectionery.
Oh, oh, it crashed into a bakery.
Yes, it crashed into a bake shop.
Okay, to be fair, the engine crew might have had a sweet tooth.
In the eventful year of 1913, an accident happened with a humorous twist. When the mixed train arrived in Huntington from Portland the evening of December 12th, the engine, number 26, was left at the coal dock, its fire banked for the night, and presumably chained. Just before
Presumably.
just before midnight, 11:55 p.m., while engine hostler Julius Hitzfield was eating his midnight lunch, a leaky throttle caused number 26 to start moving. Hitzfield, hearing the commotion, ran away from the roundhouse just in time to see the wayward locomotive round the curve of the Riverside Drive extension. For 6 city blocks, the engine gathered speed. Then, at rail's end, it continued across Jefferson Street and buried itself in the basement of the Wayne Confectionery. Rumor has it that a man was seen to have jumped off the engine as it crossed Bryant Street. However, the blocks or chain got removed from under the wheels of the locomotive, and how the switch-ins happened to be lined for the downtown track has never been explained.
Well, it's simple. Someone wanted to steal baked goods.
Someone got drunk and decided, fuck it, I'm taking the train down to the bakery.
That is genuinely the best explanation, and it's so simple and silly.
Oh. Oh, here, the mishap attracted its share of attention from Huntington citizens. Tom Melvane, an Erie Railroad engineer close to the scene at the time of the accident, crawled down to the locomotive cab and shut off the throttle as the engine's drivers were still turning, albeit aimlessly.
So,
It was just sitting there,
This
just
is-
turning wheels.
this implies that it landed pilot on the ground, dangling by the tender, which was presumably still in place. It's enough for it to hold the engine up.
Oh yeah, the picture of this thing's fucking hilarious.
Send a photo.
To continue on, and the following day, a multitude of children attracted to the confectionery by the unusual sight gazed enviously into the basement and the mounds of spilled candy just beyond their reach. But the most fantastic tale is about the man who was sleeping in a room over the Rex store and who failed to wake up until the following morning.
Wait, what?
Apparently, there was someone sleeping above the crash and didn't wake up to the next morning.
I want to know what the hell happened when he woke up.
And
What the hell? Goes downstairs, goes to the basement to check on his stock, and is like, what the hell happened here?
there's a locomotive in my shop.
Sir, you can't park there.
You can't park there, mate.
You can't park there, mate. They retract the outriggers on the crane.
Yeah, give me a second. I don't know where to post this. Should I put it in memes and BS or hobbies and models?
You could just make a whole new thing dedicated to railroad pictures and their funny things like that.
It's in memes and BS.
Oh, was it rolling backwards?
I have no idea.
Dude,
The four guys just chilling on the smoke box of the damn thing, though.
That's probably at least one engine crew. There's a crane arm in one of the caboose.
Oh. I ought to read that on stream sometime.
Note to self, I don't have to retract the outriggers to move the crane.
No, the outriggers float.
This is the... Do you see what happened to Caboose 500?
That's new.
Crunch. Crunchy.
Oh.
Come on, number 2. Number 2 is not happy with this train.
Oh no, I wouldn't reckon so.
Dude, I floored it and it didn't want to start moving. I moved the boxcar to unload at a... Bryson repair track.
Okay. Suppose when you're clear, I'll roll it over.
Okay. This train is cursed.
Oh, it certainly is.
This is something I feel like you'd see a toddler create.
Most likely. But hey, part of it's scrap, so be it.
Roll the interchange, Kronk.
Rolling. 18
Roll
cars.
the charge. Holy. Do you see this? I, I, I'm gonna try and move this. Wish
Route
me
of
luck.
the Hiawatha. The Milwaukee Road.
It's
Hit it!
Hiawatha. Hiawatha, not Hiawatha.
You had the perfect chance to play the Milwaukee Road sound, and you didn't.
I'm too busy trying to drive my train, okay? There
Fine,
are two
I'll do it
boxcars.
myself.
There are two cars of Milwaukee Road. That sounds so weird to say, just like, we have two cars of Milwaukee Road.
The Milwaukee Road.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull
We have
this.
3 Milwaukee Road cars.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even realize.
The Milwaukee Road.
And that's Knuckle.
Yeah, I need you to release. I'll just do it myself.
Oh, that's me sitting in the middle of the interchange.
Yes. You're floating.
No, I'm not.
The screenshots I just took say otherwise. Because unless you are a giant, or will this as well?
Huh. Wait, you have the weather map on? Weather mod on?
No, I have the part that makes the ground frosty and white.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Hmm.
Yeah, I forgot to label that.
How many parts do you need?
What?
I'm looking at 304.
Oh, I thought you said, how many cars do you need?
No, I was saying how
I was
many
like,
parts do
what are
you
you
need?
talking?
16.5 tons.
It's a good thing I rerouted the boxcar from Whittier to Bryson then.
Yeah. The hell?
I have set the crane to be scrapped.
Good deal. No sorting went into this train at all.
The independent brakes are barely doing anything. I'm just gonna. You know what might be smart to do before I decide, fuck it, we ball? Is go through and lubricate.
Maybe. 72, 50, 55, 56, 25, 78, 78, 93, 56, 51, 37, 46, 89, 78, 46, 59, 55, and that'll do.
I'm just oiling. Don't want to risk having a hot box.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm chatting with a dude my buddy, who's apparently going to a model shop tomorrow and is offering to pick me up some stuff. He's the same guy I talked about with the DCC decoder.
Ah.
Suppose it's a good thing I fixed up number 2. Because I don't think you'd be able to pull all of this at once like you are now.
I am under 2.5 tons of coal left, so...
Looks like you'll have to do a lot of coasting. What the fuck? Oh, god damn it.
What?
Guess where I just sent the passenger service?
Oh, that's Connolly Creek. A little bit of sightseeing, I see.
With nobody in the damn coaches. Damn, they made it way up there, too. Okay.
I'm outpacing you right now, and I'm not even under my own power.
Well, that's because it's in Connolly Creek.
Yes.
You know nothing goes fast in Connolly Creek. let's see.
Using the slope on the way into Dillsborough to my advantage. That car is a. Yeah, when we have the coal in the motive power available to do it, kind of car.
Trying to find some other funny tales from the railroad. Oh, that's an interesting one.
Oh,
Cornfield meat. On
that's nothing new. Those happen all the time.
not this one. Cornfield meat. On April 1st, 1919, oh boy, what a practical joke. A head on collision between a westbound
Oh,
passenger train and an eastbound local freight took place about 4 miles west of West Lebanon. The passenger engineer died of his injuries.
oh,
The story goes that while the passenger crew was taking lunch at West Lebanon and awaiting the arrival of the local freight, the engineer suddenly leaped from his seat in the restaurant, raced to his locomotive, and headed west without benefit of crew, passengers, or more importantly, train orders. The two trains met on a curve with damaging results.
yeah, no shit. What do you think happened to cause him to do that?
Oh boy, it's April Fool's. Let me go crash the train real quick.
Maybe.
That or he was deeply suicidal.
At least he didn't get anyone else killed, from
Yeah,
what it sounds
he at
like.
least killed himself in a badass way, but like, at what cost, my dude? At what cost?
Where are they gonna charge the cost to, dude? No one. There's no one to charge it to.
Yeah.
You just gotta hope insurance will cover it this time. There we go. Those are rolling nicely. Okay.
I will say the dummy locomotives that used to run these lines are absolutely adorable.
All like tiny little baby engines.
Yes, they're little baby trams.
So probably steam dummies. This feels like a safe. Yeah, that's slightly faster than my walking speed. You saw nothing.
What'd you do? What did you do?
Stream won't show it, but me being smart and trying to save coal used gravity to deliver 2 boxcars to Pinboard. The problem was, it was hard to tell how fast they were going, and I assumed the speed they were at was safe.
Let me tell you this, if
Minor.
you can't count the ties as it's rolling.
I wasn't. I determined if it was a safe speed by whether or not I could, if by walking alongside it, and just said, "Yeah, that's good enough." It was in fact
Not
not
good
good
enough.
enough.
Central Indiana, number 16, Fort Wayne. Half buried in snow. I think it's a little more than half buried, Chief. In fact, it's not even on the fucking rails.
What?
All of them standing there like, yep, we're fired.
How the hell? How the hell do you manage to pull that off?
It's 90 degrees to the rails.
How? They learned how to perpendicular park locomotives. Never seen a locomotive perpendicular park until today.
I wonder where's the story behind this? There's no story.
Some stories are lost to history.
Yeah, no, the paragraph next to that picture only talks about how Indiana was kind of fucked for locomotives.
Well, they were right next to Ohio where Lima was. Could they not just buy Lima engines?
To quote, in the 20s, the Central Indiana became a white elephant for its owners after several attempts to scrap the entire line mid thunderous protests from people and firms located in the area. The Interstate Commerce Commission, September 14th, 1928, granted permission to abandon the Muncie Anderson Lebanon Waveland Junction and Sand Creek Brazil segments, retaining the Anderson Lebanon line. So,
That doesn't explain how they were screwed with locomotives.
yeah, apparently I didn't read it all the way. It was the line they were fucked with. That is the most interesting use of a steam traction engine I've ever seen.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Sole motive power on the FWTH and SW was the steam tractor known as Nancy Hanks, modified. What?
I just Nancy Hanks. I don't know why that's funny.
Modified and equipped with flange wheels for operation over the flimsy rails. Except there's so many fucking people on her, you can't see her.
What little I can. Oh god, it's all two-axle stock. Oh.
Apparently we had some fucking chonkers working on our railroads.
Mm. What could be an interesting challenge is restricting ourselves to engines with at most 6 driven wheels.
Yeah, no, this one was a tank engine with 5.
6 coupled wheels was maximum for the number of drivers. That could be interesting.
We had this chonker working on our railroad.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that in person.
You've seen it in person?
Yes, it's preserved at the Indianapolis Children's Museum.
Huh. Why does it always have to be a fucking children's museum?
I don't know.
I want to see it.
You can go there. There's nothing stopping you.
I'm a grown-ass adult going into a children's museum with no children. What am I supposed to say? Yeah, I'm just here to look at the steam locomotives.
That's entirely believable.
I just bring this book along with me with that page bookmarked like, hey, look, I have the history of this thing. I want its autograph.
By who? The engine?
Yes. I want to take some of its axle grease and put it on the fucking page. Also, this has to be the funniest nickname for a railroad I've ever heard.
Boy.
The official name is the Cincinnati, Bluffton, and Chicago Railroad. Its nickname? The Corned Beef and Cabbage.
Oh, huh?
The Corned Beef and Cabbage, it was called.
Huh.
Which, of course, this chapter is also home to the one where the Fort Wayne locomotive decided to go get some sweets.
Hmm. We are flying right now.
I
with
know,
this
I'm
train?
watching you.
Oh, that's a curve.
I just had her fixed. You better not wreck her now.
I'm not even on the throttle, by the way. That's the impressive part.
Hmm.
This is all gravity.
Oh, that's neat. We had a steeple cab locomotive. I'm trying to find the one that was burned down in my hometown.
Oh,
Yep, this will be the line. Apparently we had a lot of wrecks.
which is surprising given how flat it is.
On May 4th, 1907, the railroad was opened between LaGrange, Mongo, and Orland. Operations were slightly marred on June 26th when train number 4, bound for Lake Gage, was wrecked a mile west of Pleasant Hill. Engine 107 running backwards was pulling Combine 115 and Boxcar.
Oh,
The tender derailed, pulling the entire train off the track. There were no injuries. Luckily, nobody was hurt.
what is this, a Thomas episode?
Apparently. Ah, yes. The year 1911.
Okay, I have to drop stuff off here. I need to stop.
The year 1911 literally ended for the Arnica line in a blaze.
Stop,
Though
stop,
hardly
stop,
of glory.
stop, stop,
Oh
stop.
no, you Nimrod.
Oh.
Damn,
Okay.
son. On Saturday,
Okay.
on Saturday evening, November 11th, the car barn and shops at LaGrange were destroyed by fire, and devastation included one of the steam locomotives, open cars 151 and 152 of the Stover cars, one of the Stover cars, and 172 and 174 as a result of the railroad was in temporary embarrassment for rolling stock. The two scheduled trains, numbers 7 and 8 between LaGrange and Angola, had to be annulled for about a month until another motor car, identical with 174, could be secured. The new vehicle became the second 174. Plans for a new car barn and shop were formulated, and the replacement structure was completed in January 1912. So yeah, there's the destroyed cars we accidentally burned. Great one, Indiana.
I'll continue on ahead to Whittier, because it'll be easier to switch out the cars for here or from there.
Ah. Oh well. You cannot save what's already been lost. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna say this. Don't even bother stopping at Whittier.
I don't know if I'm gonna have the coal to make it to Bryson, let alone Ella.
Ella's downhill, remember?
Yeah, but it's uphill to Bryson.
No, after Government Island's downhill.
Yeah, if I can get up Governor Island.
If you need a push, I'll be on the way. I'll forward time. How's this doing? Still 72.
just saw the crane rotate and I just about shat myself. You've killed our new observation car.
I was wondering why you didn't say anything when I moved it. Down with the tree. Down with this tree. No.
You must remember, on my end, there are no trees, essentially.
Oh, damn.
So it is just a flat sheet on my end.
Oh, are we gonna drag this crane through the freaking ground? Boom! Okay. How long do you figure it'll take for you to get to Bryson?
I'm not sure. I'm going as fast as I can get it going.
So I think I will just have you stop at Whittier, and then the passenger service will hook up onto you, and we'll call it a day there, because it's
Okay.
getting pretty close to when I should leave.
Yep.
I'll at least let you get to Whittier first.
I'm almost there already, actually.
Make sure we're in line correctly. You
I
want to go to
am.
the yard?
Yeah, I'm gonna slow down a little.
Oh, I did forget you had all those Whittier cars. You would have had to stop here anyway. Damn. I thought you only just had the one house track car. I'm like, I can take that back. No, I forgot about all these. Alright then. Well, folks, I think we're gonna call it a day there, and we hope to see you guys next time. Any last words?
May your skies be clear and your fly safe.
Have dry rails and high signals. Good night.